Hello my destinations, we are back with another video. Listen, I've really been trying my hardest to get these YouTube videos out to y'all. I really wanted to take this year to be intentional about this YouTube content. Your girl is locked in, ain't no switching up, okay? I'm always going to thank you guys for taking the time out of your precious days or precious nights to watch me. I provide quality and informational content. I'm all for self-improvement, self-love, and just doing what you gotta do. Like, a lot of us wasted time and played with our potentials. 2025 is not giving that. We're no longer playing with our potential. We're no longer playing with our growth. We're no longer playing with our future. Like, that's what it all comes down to. Your future is depending on where you are now. Although it's like never too late to get started and transform, just become a better person, why not start now? Like, what's making you stop? Why not transform your life? Why not be intentional about getting to where you always dreamt of being? Like, why waste time? And I know that the title of this video is a little intimidating. I'm just giving a clear vision and a clear update as to where I am now in life. And I want to be transparent, and not only transparent, I want to be honest with myself, because that's where it starts with. Before I'm honest with y'all, I'm talking to myself about where I am mentally, physically, emotionally. I spend a lot of time with myself. Like, I'm my greatest investment. Before I am ever able to pour out into you guys, I have to pour into myself. And I just think this video is going to be a reflection of the time I take with myself. So before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on my post notifications to get notified every time I post. I really hope that you like this video and get a clear vision and a clear depiction of where I am. And maybe it can help you. Maybe it can help all of us. I really want to help the girls grow while I'm growing. I know you guys have so many questions right now. You're like, girl, just get to talking. Here's the thing. No, I did not quit content. What I did quit was the old version of me that was influencing before. Just to give like a short little background, I started creating content seriously in 2020. And it's landed me some pretty big and major places. Like, I was able to be on the Times Square billboard, brand trip. I got to model in New York Fashion Week. I've gotten some really pretty cool opportunities when it came to influencing. But I feel like I'm definitely at a point now where, yes, I am still young. I'm 22, but I want to take things up a notch. When I say I quit influencing, I will definitely still be posting my makeup and my outfits. I think I'm at a point where I want to add more value to who I am and add more value to my content. Listen, one thing about it, your girl loves to stay teed up, okay? Like, everything gotta be teed. Hair gotta be done, outfit gotta be cute, everything and more. Like, I'm never gonna be that girl where if you catch me lacking, I'm definitely going through something. Or I just genuinely didn't feel like, you know, dressing up that day. One thing about me is I'm not afraid to say it. My appearance matters to me. I just feel good when I am upkeeping myself. So that's never gonna change. I feel like if social media wasn't a thing, I would still be who I am. In high school, I felt like I was that girl. Now, granted, them lashes was not tea. And I had to learn what was for me and what was not for me. But I was always into making sure I looked good because it just made me feel good. And I just feel like I would have been that way regardless whether I ended up on social media or not. I'm at a phase where I am embracing imperfection. And for a long time, I thought creating content or influencing the girls regarding makeup, hair, whatever the case may be, I always had to wait for the perfect moment. I'm not doing that anymore. I was 18 when I first started creating content, and I always had this like drive about me. That's what I love about myself. Like, I'm such a go-getter. Like, anything I put my mind to, I'm not gonna say I get it, because there were some things that I did put my mind to and I learned that it wasn't for me. I can be like such a risk taker that if I do want to try something, put my mind to it, I'm just happy that I got the experience and kind of just went for it and wasn't like fearful. Like, this year I'm gonna be 23. My mind is just so different now. I'm so into really becoming a better person internally that I want my content to speak more volume now. And again, listen, one thing about me, I'm a girly girl. So we're never going to stop being a girly girl. That's just me. But I'm at a point where I just want to take things up a new level. And you're always finding yourself, no matter what phase you are in life. I feel like I've unlocked a new level of self-love that I didn't have before. What I know now, if I knew back then, mic drop. things that I have been able to process and develop now. I'm just at a different point in life. Like before, I've always had such a fixed mindset, and it's so crazy because even through me being such a go-getter and determined, there's a lot of things that I was just fixed on as opposed to growing from. I have such a growth mindset. So through the process of me being an influencer, I'm so grateful for like the opportunities that I've had and will have, because like I said, I'm not quitting doing the very thing that got me to where I am now. I just see life at a different lens now. Granted, there are times where I'm like, God, what is going on? I need your help. I don't know, as I get older, I'm unlocking a new version of myself. Listen, I got the outside work down pat. Like, I got it down packed. No tea, no shade. The inside work, I'm really committed to just being a better person. I'm just literally letting go of the old version of myself. This new era of me regarding content and just being a creative, I've really curated a environment that stimulates my brain. I'm also more intentional about my time these days. You know what it is, like, I say this like I'm old, because I'm not. I'm really still young. Things that I'm intentional about now, I really wasn't intentional about when I was younger. Another thing I stopped doing was comparing myself to others or comparing others' success to mine. I was just on the phone with my homegirl the other day, and she was like, Des, like, I really have been letting comparison steal my joy. And I was like, oh no. I'm very intentional these days about what I process and what I consume, because you're so focused on what you're not getting, you're still not getting anywhere. Like, the girls that get it. I'm trying to be as clear as I can be. I'm celebrating my uniqueness and unapologetically being myself this year and not feeling bad about it. I will always, like I said, be that girl on the exterior, but as I level up in this life and as I get older, I really want to make sure my interior is always matching my exterior. And I think I've always had such a beautiful soul and a beautiful heart to match with what God has given me, but I really want to make sure I'm in tune with who I am. I'm speaking more kindly to myself, and I'm challenging those negative thoughts. In this new era of me, I'm taking care of my body more. I'm celebrating my small wins. I'm still a very selfless person, but becoming selfish was one of the best things I've ever done, because anytime I invest into myself, I see the greatest results. You guys probably already read How to Win Friends and Influence People, and as I was reading, I ran into this line where it said, do you know someone that you would like to change and regulate and improve? Good. That is fine. I'm all in favor for it. But why not begin on yourself? From a purely selfish standpoint, that is a lot more profitable than trying to improve others. Yes, and a lot less dangerous. I've always profited the most when I just invested into me and my time and my mental health. It doesn't take away from giving, because it definitely is better to give than to receive. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And I think with this new phase that I'm in, I'm doing so much inner work that I can give freely. I can give effortlessly and not be fatigued. I can give effortlessly and not feel bad because I didn't pour or I didn't make sure I set time for myself. I can give freely and positively and not feel like it's too much. I have identified and am embracing my strengths. And I guess like now I'm just redefining my success on my own terms. I was so focused on numbers. I'm just embracing every phase of my content, of my life, of my well-being, of just who I am. Like, I'm embracing it. Although some of the most ugliest moments can be just things that we don't want to embrace and take in and learn from, it's some of the most shaping and defining moments of my life. And I'm just so excited for 2025, and I'm excited for my future and the future of this community, the future of my destinations. I'm getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. Listen, this wasn't easy for me getting here. Like, it's not an easy process. Reaching a point of not really caring, it's not easy, especially when our minds are programmed to care what other people think or to take time investing into numbers. Or, like I said, it's so easy to tell ourselves what we're not doing and comparing, just all these negative things that I'm just now like No, that is a lot of mental stress, taking the time to shed light on everything that's negative in your life instead of things that are positive. I don't want to do that. Like, and it's not me being in denial about where I am in those ugly moments. It's really just learning and taking the time to process and break down those walls and barriers. And I just think that's all what my content is now and where I'm speaking from. All I'm doing is, because we're always changing in our lives. Like, one thing you can't run from in this lifetime is change. As time progresses, we won't be the same person, and I think all I'm doing right now is experimenting with my changes. 5 years from now, I'll probably be saying something different, but I'm embracing the now and experimenting with my change. I can't wait to see what God has in store for me this year. I really do think that this is going to be a great year. This is going to be a year full of like love, success will probably be lost, but more in a way where I'm learning from each and every mistake, each and every season, each and every phase. If I notice something is not working, I wouldn't even say in my favor, but it's not cohesive. It's not linear. It's clashing. Then I'm exiting it out. Like, there's a lot of things I used to rationalize, and I'm like, oh, maybe this or maybe that, or it's just this, or nah, baby, let it go. I'm realizing in this new era the power that I do have and really watching how I use that power. Lastly, of everything, I just am going to be intentional about surrounding myself with elevators, and that just means building my relationships with people that inspire me, support me, and really just challenge me to grow. I know that the title of this video was kind of like intimidating. The girls probably was like, girl, no, you were just getting started, and truly I am just getting started. And that's the thing too, like, even though the experiences that I've had with social media, it's really been super cool, and I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, you really did your big one. Okay, I'm so happy that I had the tenacity, the willpower, and just the drive to do what I have done and put myself in a position to get it done. Super excited. So no, I have not quit influencing. I just let go of the past limiting beliefs that I did have in the process of influencing, and I've really just unlocked a new era and level of where I am in this life. If you relate to this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about unlocking new eras of your life. I really thought I was getting started before, but I'm truly just getting started. The unknown excites me, and I'm really grateful that God has kept me throughout this process, and I pray He continues to keep me so that way I can come in here and create my content. I definitely will be posting more beauty content on all my other platforms and on here too. I saw someone comment about my makeup. I do want to do like a chit chat get ready with me so y'all can see my process and how I do my makeup. I don't really have a 100-step makeup routine. I'm pretty easy going when it comes to my makeup. If you want to keep up with me, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you come back for more videos. I would really love some video suggestions in the comments. Again, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. I hope that it's inspiring and just leaves an endless mark on you in your life. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back for more videos. I love you, my destinations. Bye.